So this is the third example for the encoder circuit. This is the generator matrix. You have to take parity block and form the parity equation. So P1 equal to M1 plus M2 plus M3. P2 is equal to M2 plus M3 plus M4. P3 is equal to M1 plus M2 plus M4. So input comes from here this side, then M1, M2, M3, M4. P1 is M1, M2, M3, M1, M2, M3. P2 is M2, M3, M4, M2, M3, M4. P3 is M1, M2, M4. That is P3. This is the output switch. First message bits will be at the output. That is M1, M2, M3, M4. Then parity bits P1, P2, P3. Let us take another example. So this is 6,3. So this is the parity block. So M1, M2, M3, because messages are three of 3 bits only. So P1 is equal to M2, M3. This corresponds to M1, this corresponds to M2, this corresponds to M3. So wherever 1 is there, that message bit you have to take. P2 is M1 plus M3. P3 is M2, 9. P3 is M1 plus M2. 0 you don't consider. You do the multiplication like this: M1, this and this. So M1 into 0, M2 into 1, M3 into 1. One multiplication will give M1, M2, M3 only, and 0 will be 0. So we are writing it as P1 is equal to M2 plus M3. Then input message comes from this side, then M1, M2, M3. P1 is M2, M3, M2, M3. P2 is M1, M3, P2, M1 and M3. P3 is M1, M2, M1 and M2 is P3. First message bits will be out, then parity bits like M1, M2, M3, then P1, P2, P3, which will form the code bits. So we have seen, I think, 5 example on encoder circuit. So you now better understood this encoder circuit part of the LBC.